Happy Juneteenth!
Welcome to Yap University. I'm your host, Ehi, aka Mello.
And I'm Gabriell Janae. Let's get into it! The Juneteenth episode.
I'm so excited.
Black girls talking Black history. Oh, we definitely gonna have to get into that.
Period. Black girl magic.
So tell them about the questions you put together for us.
Okay, so I created a little Google Doc form with a bunch of Black history questions, Black facts, whatever. And we're just kind of telling you guys our favorite Black facts.
Period.
All things Black.
I'm rooting for everybody Black.
Okay.
So let's get into it. Raise your right fist and exist. Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
Now,
Okay.
question number one. I want to ask you first because I want to hear what your answer is.
Okay.
Who is your favorite Black historical figure and why?
Okay. I have a few, but
Same.
if I had to choose one, Malcolm X.
Mm.
Like, I just feel like...
Oh, that's real historic.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl. I just feel like he had swag. He was extremely smart. And he predicted what would happen, you know, if we did the separate but equal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was just for the people, bro. I just feel like he had swag before swag was a thing. And he's
I
handsome.
can understand that.
Like,
He was very handsome.
maybe I just have a crush on him. I don't know.
I mean, that is a
He
that is
just
a
was
reason.
That nigga, bro. Like,
I do understand that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very historical.
Yes, girl.
Like, cannot be replaced, cannot be replicated.
Like-
So I definitely understand.
For the people.
Okay.
Through and through.
Okay, so mine was, and same because I cannot pick just one, but I focused on Black musicians. I love Black music. I love Black musicians. I grew up on that, like straight up, nothing else. So I cited some people like Michael Jackson,
Period.
Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite artists. I grew up on a lot of Motown music and stuff like that. And also Prince, just like some of those iconic people in the music industry. So
I feel that so
and it's history. That's Black history too. Like, yeah.
Black history is still being written today. I think people fail to realize that.
There's
Right,
no
child
beginning
history,
and there's no
baby.
end.
Right, child history.
Mm-mm.
I named a few other people.
Okay.
Okay, Frederick Douglass
Okay.
is just, oh my goodness, phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal. He was born into slavery,
Mhm.
escaped slavery, learned how to read and write, and wrote an autobiography in one lifetime. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like if perseverance was a person,
I remember reading that in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Autobiography of Frederick
his
Douglass.
bro, it was so cold. He's really
He
that guy, bro. Everybody's that guy, bro.
One thing about it, when you look into these people, like these people have lived a life. Like
Yes.
when I be talking about my little trials and tribulations, you know what people was going through for real?
Yes.
Baby,
I know.
I would not have survived. Actually, I would have, because Black
would
people are
have.
resilient.
For sure.
Period.
I don't know what I would have did, but I would have made some
I would have
shit
made it.
shake.
I would have made it
Okay.
shake. Okay.
I have one more answer. I can't
Okay,
leave my
okay.
girl out. Okay, so
Cool.
Zora Neale Hurston is my favorite authors.
Okay.
Authors?
Authoress.
I feel like
I
that's
think
the
I
word.
think that is a
We
word.
call her.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Authoress.
she was around during like the Harlem Renaissance.
Uh-huh.
So that's like a bunch of Black culture and art that was like around in the 1920s
Yeah, the
in New
boom.
York.
The
Yeah,
boom,
just,
yeah.
just in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
But
Black facts.
I just feel like when you read her work, you just really get a feel for who she is. Like, she's someone, like, when you're reading, you can get a sense of her true essence. Like, it's so inspiring, especially during that time. Yeah, I don't know.
Zora Neale
I read one of her
Hurston.
essays in college. I want to say it was, like, called How to Be Colored Me or Colored by Me.
Mhm.
And I don't know. You just got to read it, y'all. Like, really, it changed my life. That was when she became my favorite author.
Question number 2. What is your favorite moment or milestone in Black history?
Okay. Obama election.
Oh, that's a good one.
I literally,
Oh,
I
mine is
remember
good.
like wanting to be able to vote so bad. We did little mock trial
Oh,
or
how
mock
old were
elections. We were in like 5th grade.
2012.
Yeah.
No. 2008.
Oh my god.
Was it
Yeah,
08?
I think it was
I think it was
08.
08.
Holy shit.
And then 2012. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
Oh, children. Minors.
Right. So we had like mock elections in school and everything.
Yeah.
I remember the mixed emotions of like, oh my God, like I'm so happy
Yeah.
that this is happening, but also being like fearful
Yeah.
like something would happen to him because it felt like every time someone Black and great like was in the limelight, they would get assassinated. So I was so scared for that. And I was young, like to have these feelings as a young child is crazy.
I mean, it was so real because there was a lot of fear mongering in the media at that time. Like, I remember my parents watching all the coverage and stuff, like just explaining to us what was going on. So, yeah, girl, that was historic.
Yes.
My answer is not that good.
It's okay. I have like another one too that I was like, I just love this.
Mine is a little chaotic.
Oh.
I don't even want to say this because this will show my character. But one of my favorite Black History moments I put was the Montgomery Brawl.
Wait, no, that's so good.
And anytime Black people show that it's not the 1930s anymore.
Y'all not gonna play with us
Stop
no more.
playing, bro. What are you? Stop playing.
No, for real.
I love those videos. I'm sorry. I watch them all the time. I'm sorry.
From every angle. I was watching it from every angle.
The Montgomery Brawl. I have the whole thread from that day, like all the threads from that date on my Twitter. And I frequently go back to look at them.
My favorite part of that was when old dude swam across the water. Cause like
Avengers Assemble. When he skipped from the boat, when he pulled them shorts up and he started skipping, you already knew. You already knew when he hit dude with the chair. Cause why are y'all picking with us? All we want to do is be Black and chill.
That was a beautiful video. Okay, I have one like that.
Okay.
Well, it's a little more funny, but when Monique did the Beyonce tribute at the BET Awards, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why that shit resonated with me so hard, bro. I love that video. Like, she ate that up. And I feel like they don't give her the flowers she deserves. Like, I loved Monique growing up, and I feel like she did so much for, like, bigger Black women as well. She was so funny. I remember when she got blackballed. I don't remember why. Because she advocated to have more money for herself.
Yeah, she was difficult to work with.
And she deserved it, though.
Yeah.
Like,
she's one of the biggest actresses of that time, and even still, so...
Yeah. I hate that for her.
I
I loved her so much growing up. The Parkers, everything. I'll ask the third question.
Okay.
What Black invention or innovation do you appreciate the most?
Okay, so mine, and I'm gonna tell you the one I almost picked.
Okay.
And it was not right. So this will be a Black fact. I was gonna do the creator of Blue Magic Grease. And I'm Blue Magic down to the ground, like, always. You're never going to tell me to stop using grease. I don't care if it has chemicals. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Grease works. It was created by a white man. I was in shock.
I didn't know that.
And I wrote it down and I was like, let me Google this just in case. I said, oh.
Girl,
he ate that one little thing, though.
What?
Well, they would use like animal fat and all type of stuff in their hair in other countries to like keep it moisturized. So it's really the same thing. But anyway, my correct answer.
Okay.
So, girl, I was mad. That shit blew me away. So I picked a Miss Christina Jenkins, and she was the inventor of hair weave. She invented it in 1951 in Chicago. So they were like doing tape-in type of stuff or like just using bobby pins to like clip in their tracks and stuff. She invented the actual process of hair weaving onto the scalp.
Oh my.
And I was like, oh, she ate that.
Yo.
She ate
what?
that.
Wait, what's her name again?
Christina Jenkins.
Christina Jenkins.
Yeah.
From Chicago.
She's not from Chicago, but I forgot where she was from, but she moved to Chicago for work in the wig and weave industry. So apparently it was booming out here. I don't know nothing about that, but
it still be booming.
Okay. Period.
Nah, she ate that up, bro.
I know. I was like, oh yeah, girl.
Okay, mine is this man named George Speck. Or George Crumb. He goes by both. I guess his name changed. In the 1800s, this man accidentally made potato chips out of spite, bro. Like, this one customer was complaining about the potato chips being too thick. So he sliced them up fine as hell. And he fried them bitches. And he made potato chips. And the customer loved them.
Oh, yeah, he ate that.
Yeah,
because I would assume so. Like, who wants to eat a big, thick-ass piece of potato? Give me a little crunch. Give me a little, you know.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's been up ever since. I feel like that's just raw. Like, I feel like potato chips are such a classic.
Yeah.
Like,
I love Lay's. I can't buy them because I'll eat the whole bag. I'd refuse to buy them.
I like Ruffles with the little ridges.
Ruffles crazy. I only like the cheese Ruffles, though.
Okay.
The plain ones, they be tasting like skin. Like, I don't know.
What?
I don't like Ruffles. I think it's sour cream and cheese is one of them. One of them.
Sour
Ruffles
cream and onion?
Yeah, that one is good. I like that one.
I like that a lot. Like,
Shout out
you
to
can't
my
go wrong with
boy.
potato chips.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many options.
So many flavors. Shout out to my boy
Okay.
for making potato chips.
What is a lesser known Black history fact or person you think more people should know about?
Okay, so my answer goes back to music again. And I think more people are like getting hip to this, but that Chuck Berry, a Black man, invented rock and roll. So if you know Chuck Berry, you know the song Johnny Be Good. Go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go. Johnny Be Good.
I'm
It's
not
like a rock and
huge
roll
music person. I just
I
got
feel
into
that.
music like
Girl, Motown. I grew up on Motown. Like, I fucking love that song. But he was in the first group of people inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in the 80s. I'm gonna say like 84, something like that. Along with the likes of Elvis and like some of the bigger white musicians. But they also inducted people like Ray Charles, Little Richard, like the Black Kings was up in there. And then they inducted Aretha Franklin. I think she was the first woman the next year. So just that's such a beautiful moment in history.
That is. Finally getting our flowers, bro.
Yes,
I almost said something about the Black Cowboys and
Oh,
country
really?
music. Yeah, because it's been
that
a
would be
big
good one.
topic lately.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not big on music, so I was like, I don't know no country songs to say.
Low key.
But mine was Henrietta Lacks.
Oh my
Yes.
God, I read that book.
So they used her cancer cells to do research without her permission.
Right.
And they're still, like, it's
Using.
helped a lot of, they're still using it.
Yeah.
And it's helped a lot of the research to this day. So I think that needs to be
Oh my
talked
God, what was
about.
that book
Don't
called?
forget.
It was the something of Henrietta Lacks, but I remember reading that book, I think sophomore year from my AP biology class.
Mhm.
That shit
They
was
be
crazy.
sprinkling a little bit of Black history in there.
Well, my
every now
teacher
and
was
then.
Black too.
My teachers were
my
Black,
AP
yeah.
bio teacher. Was
I went to
Black.
all Black middle school, and then I went to college in New Orleans, and they taught us a lot of Black history there. Yeah, it was
Okay.
cool.
Period. So,
Okay.
on to the next question. Question number 5. Who is your favorite Black public figure today, and why?
Okay, I put Beyonce because I feel like she does so much for the community,
Mhm.
and it's so subtle, but it's not like it's huge.
She don't gotta say too much, but she's
Right,
moving
but
the
she's
culture.
doing it,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like she's just that girl. Yeah.
Okay.
And, like you gotta really go out of your way, I guess, to see it, or you just have to look. I don't feel like she.
You have to pay attention.
Yeah.
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 You gotta be clocked in.
hmm And I love that. Like I feel like she's opened so many doors for Black people in her position. Like,
yeah.
and I love that.
Oh, that's such a good
Yeah.
answer. Okay. So mine was Denzel Washington, the king. Love him down.
We loved it down.
Love him down. Love him down to the ground. I had the biggest crush on him. Oh my God. When he was young, doing his young movies, that man was so fine. He's beautiful. He's even still beautiful when he's old.
Personality, everything.
And that's exactly what I put.
Everything.
Like, he's so humble and just such a strong individual. And he's just a class act, bro. Like,
Literally, that's the best way to put it. The class act. for
I
sure.
love him so much. And everything he's contributed to Black media and then also box office media in general, because he's not relegated to Black movies. Like, this man is a superstar. Like, super the star, okay?
Mhm.
Huge icon to me.
Yes,
Like,
has a
incredible.
Black, beautiful wife. They both don't have
Black
plastic
kids,
surgery.
and his son is acting. I think he
Period.
might have 2 kids, but I think maybe only one is acting. But
Now he
yeah.
said he's going to be a pastor now. I think he's dedicating his life to being
I think
a
I saw
pastor or
that.
preacher.
And he's
Love
going to be in
him.
another
Why?
movie.
Who is this man?
Girl,
Can I
a
marry this
manifestation of God. Like, he is so
Like-
amazing.
man?
And I really admire his work ethic and all the trials and tribulations he's gone through over the years. Like, it's just incredible to see him just thrive. Even though probably wasn't easy, probably went through a bunch of shit, but
Right.
he makes it look
To
graceful.
be that big of a star at the times that he was,
Yeah.
in a Black and white star,
Right.
and be dark skinned and still have all the women love you, like, yeah, he was eating that up.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. Real
yeah.
bad. Mm-hmm.
Didn't he play Malcolm X?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay, question number 6.
Okay. You want to?
Oh, did you have an answer for this one?
I do.
Okay. So I'll ask again. Okay, question number 6. Which modern Black movement or initiative inspires you the most?
Okay, so for this, the answers for me were a little closer to home.
Okay.
These are movements that I kind of worked with, and I met the owners, and they had such like humble beginnings.
Okay.
And they were giving back. They were both athletes. Tori Franklin, she owns a nonprofit called the Live Happy Project.
Okay.
And she takes underprivileged youth of Chicago on wellness retreats.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
and like tries to open their eyes to new horizons, new experiences. She just got property in the Dominican Republic, so like
Ooh.
they're eating. They just need more
Wellness
sponsors.
vacay? Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. I love her entire dream. She's very soulful. Like if you meet her in person,
I love that.
and when I say humble beginnings, both of these people that I'm talking about, like you can look up their stories. I don't feel comfortable sharing because I'm not sure what's online and what's not. But she's from Crete, south side of Chicago. Grew up in the system a little bit, foster care, and yeah, it's just great,
Wow.
amazing, beautiful soul.
Getting it out the mud.
Yes. And then Donald Driver.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what his organization is called, but I know Driven Elite is his like LLC.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the Green Bay Packers for years.
Okay.
He's a football player. He was homeless.
Wow.
Yes. And I mean, he loves Green Bay. Green Bay picked him up when he was homeless. So like, I mean, he gives back to Wisconsin all the time, Chicagoland areas, but just working for him as a Black person, like he paid us well. He made sure to hire like, and let us know he's for the people. Like it was beautiful.
Wow.
Yes, Black ass wife, Black ass kids.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We love you, Donald.
Yeah.
Uncle Donald, I love
Okay, yeah.
you. But
I love that. Okay. I did not have an answer for that one. I just wasn't sure because in the age of social media, like things get a little mixy. So I'm like, I would have to do more research, but I think your answer was really good.
Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted to share that. I was excited for it.
And definitely tag, if you can, their organizations on our platforms so that people can reach out.
Sure, I definitely will.
Period.
I'll ask the next one.
Okay.
Question number 7. What's a recent book, movie, TV show, or album by a Black creator that resonated with you?
Sinners, the movie. Sinners.
What?
So you haven't seen it.
I haven't.
You have not seen it. And I don't even want to talk about it because I will start talking for 50 minutes.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say that the people that get it, the people that watch it, sinners. I'm just going to leave it there. But it's not recent. But something that literally changed and altered my brain chemistry, Girlfriends.
Oh my God. I could watch it nonstop.
Altered my brain
over
chemistry.
and over and over.
Girlfriends literally shaped reality for me.
I feel that.
It showed me different personalities and how they can blend. It showed me a little toxicity.
Yeah.
It showed me about dating. It showed me about healthy and unhealthy relationship dynamics, friendship, family dynamics. I love Girlfriends. I will die on this hill.
So bad.
It was toxic as hell, but I will die on that hill for Girlfriends.
I feel like in a way I looked up to them so much. As like a young woman, you look up to women in your life
and
so
they were so
different.
successful.
Yes. And
they
gorgeous.
all did something
They
different.
spoke, like nice or whatever. They were just beautiful in every way. They were the epitome of queens. Like it was so nice to see them. Like I will watch it over and over.
Oh yeah.
For real.
I randomly.
I don't know. Our friend group is Girlfriends. You can't tell me otherwise, bro. Like
definitely.
I put Insecure by Issa Rae.
Okay. I love that.
I say like
that
is me. Like the way
the
she
rapping
was
in the mirror.
Yeah. Yo,
I definitely felt that.
Like everything. And then like just her in real life too. Like I feel like I really relate to Issa, bro. She's half African too.
Oh, is she?
I can't remember what country. But yeah, like I mean, I love this woman.
Yeah, I've heard great things about Issa Rae and her contribution to like society, especially in the areas that she does a lot of her work in, like the Cali vibe and stuff like that. So yeah, I love what she's doing for the culture.
I do too.
Yeah, and one thing I love about Issa Rae too is that obviously she's a beautiful woman, but she's not the conventional view that we see every day with Black women in that field, right? And so she doesn't change the way she looks. She always looks beautiful in her own style. She wears her hair in different ways that people don't normally wear their hair. I think she just represents. She's just so her, and I really love that about her.
I love that too. I love that.
So,
I love that.
Next question. Question number 8. What is your favorite dish in Black cuisine?
Okay, this one is basic, and I feel like I couldn't put this as the answer, so I have 2 answers. Girl, I love chicken wings. Love chicken wings. You cannot tell me I don't like it.
Chicken.
So I wanted to fight against that so hard because I'm like, what is better than that? But if I'm thinking of like, I was thinking strictly like Black American dishes.
Mm-hmm.
I love jambalaya. So bad. Like, real bad.
Cajun food is...
I love it bad, Gabby. Like, my grandma used to make it all the time. I used to beg her to make it.
Oh.
What about you?
With me, I'm a seafood girl, so jambalaya and everything goes along with that. But I just put up, literally my answer that I wrote was fish fry, plain and simple.
Okay.
Take me to a fish fry.
Okay.
Give me the catfish. Give me the shrimp.
That's valid.
I don't even need the sides. I want the sides, but I don't need the sides.
That's valid.
Put some greens, put some macaroni, some beans, some spaghetti, catfish and spaghetti. Niggas came up with that. Nobody else was eating that. And I think that's a Chicago thing. I don't know why. I don't see. Actually, I don't know if that's a Chicago thing. Because I've had it other places in the South.
I've only ever seen people eat catfish in Chicago and New Orleans.
Are you?
But I haven't really been that, like.
Have you ate catfish and spaghetti together?
Up here.
Yeah. I've had it other places too, so I'm trying to think. Who invented that? Whoever did that, they ate that up. Respectfully. Catfish and spaghetti. Plain and simple.
Crazy. I love how Black people use spaghetti as a side dish, bro. Because what?
Spaghetti is a meal. Like, what are y'all on? They put a whole pile of spaghetti next to 50 other foods on the plate. Like,
I love it. And then, like, honorable mention to cornbread. I felt like I couldn't say because it's not a food per se, but
I am not a cornbread girl, but I don't like bread, really.
Okay.
I don't really eat rolls and stuff like that often, but my man introduced me to like cornbread with like chunks of jalapeno and extra honey. Ooh. I said, oh, okay. This is cake. And I'm gonna eat it.
This is cake.
Yeah. I love that.
Question number 9. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite tradition, holiday, or celebration rooted in Black culture?
Okay, so my answer, I'm so childish, bro. But it's kind of a multifaceted answer, but I just said putting something on the grill just because it's Saturday. Oh. And what I mean by that is like, I'm sure other cultures just randomly have get-togethers and stuff like that. But when it comes to Black people, I think it's so rooted in our ancestry, the way we were enslaved and we still had to find reasons to celebrate. We still always sat down and shared a meal. We still played our music. We still tried to have fun. We still got all the kids together. And I think we still do that to this day, just kind of in a different way. But that's one of my favorite things to see. It's such a beautiful moment.
I love cookouts too.
Yeah.
Somehow the grill and Black people together is just magical. It's like something is in the air. Melanin magic for real.
Yeah, you got the man on the grill and the kids playing, the women sitting around drinking their little stuff. You know, it's just...
I will say Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. For a long time, I felt like we should have been celebrating it. Mm-hmm. Like when we used to learn about it. I had a middle school teacher who like pushed for it really hard. Mm-hmm. Her and her sisters were amongst some of the first Black people who went to school. So like right after Ruby Bridges, they were like top 15. Yeah. And so I have known about it for a long time. And I'm sitting here like, okay, we celebrate the 4th of July every year, but like we weren't really free. So it's kind of like bittersweet. Like, okay, it's a holiday, but like whatever. When we started celebrating Juneteenth in America, I wasn't in America. So I didn't know. I don't remember when I found out. Was I in America? I don't think I was in America.
I don't know when it became like a national holiday. I forget. I think it's been on some type of list since it was instated back in the 18 whatevers. Shoot. But I've always known about it. But I'm strictly Black American, so you know that's just
no. Like when it came in like as a national holiday. I mean, like I don't know when they instated it.
I don't know either. Yeah. I have to look that up. But I think we always celebrate it. Like even when I was a kid, I remember doing little stuff for Freedom Day. But we called it Freedom Day, which is the same thing. But even though Freedom Day, they wasn't even free for a little minute. But yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, it was not very known.
Yeah.
It was not very known
have
to a
a
lot
question.
of people. Yeah.
Do you think that everyone should celebrate Juneteenth?
Celebrate is a strong word, but I think you should know what it is, and I think you should show some type of appreciation. I think you should, whether it's just a private thought or if you go immerse yourself in some type of culture, that you should just try to connect with your ancestry on that day, around that day, something like that, just to show some gratitude. Like they went through a lot to get us where we are right now, you know, and we still going through a lot to get our kids where they're going to be. So I think it's just about showing that reverence for the people before us and those who come after.
When I say everyone, I mean like people who are not Black.
Okay. I'm finding it.
Oh my God.
Be nice. I'm finding it. I'm not gonna stop you, but it's also not your business. That's like, should everybody celebrate like Hanukkah? You know, it's a personal belief and something that's personally attached to you. You know, so it's like,
right.
as long as you're not like, fuck Juneteenth, like I don't care. You know,
I feel like there was a time, like I don't know if it was 2020 or whatever, where there was people saying like F Juneteenth.
Really?
Yes. Like I remember this. That was crazy. Yeah.
But I feel like too, like when it became a national holiday, most people get off work in school. So it's like, who doesn't want a day off?
Exactly.
Put something on the grill. Like,
okay.
White people grill too. Put something on the grill.
Okay. I feel like as a white person, I do think that you should celebrate Juneteenth, but not in the way that we celebrate it. I think you should go out of your way to support Black business or something of that. Like something like that.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Like I would love to see
our business is open on Juneteenth.
Right.
Our Black business is open because I'm closing my doors.
Okay.
But maybe the day after and the day before.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I would be open if I saw a white person that wanted to come support. Like I would definitely like.
I'm not going to kick you out the cookout.
Right. Well, I know you wouldn't do that, but like, I think we deserve to be celebrated.
Of course.
By everyone, just like we celebrated their holiday for all those years.
That's true.
So.
That is true.
Okay, so question number 10. How has Black culture shaped or influenced your identity or worldview?
Okay. So I already talked about girlfriends. But my answer, I don't know how people are going to take this.
Oh, Lord.
So basically what I wrote is that I literally didn't have a choice.
Okay, I was thinking about that when
everybody that I know and that I trust is Black, especially from when I was very young. I'm mixing and mingling a lot more now because that's just society now, but I literally didn't have a choice but to be immersed in deep Black culture. I did not have a choice at all. You know, like when I was in Mississippi with my great grandmother and also my great great grandmother, like these are people that they got 70 years on me, you know, and that's who I'm kicking it with. I'm watching how they live their life. I'm following their traditions, their times they go to church, how they eat, how they get up and get dressed and things like that. Like I did not have a choice. I was so connected to my ancestors in that way. And I love my parents for that, for keeping us close to those people, because so many of us don't have that.
Yeah.
You don't have your elders around you. Mm-hmm. Even in like the neighborhood, you don't have no elders no more. So it's just like being around them was just huge for me, you know? And then even if I hadn't been specifically around them, I feel like at the end of the day, my parents made sure that we knew we was Black, and they taught us everything Black, and we did everything Black. And that was just that. They taught us to love everybody, but they also taught us you might be tolerated in most places that you go. You know, it might not be safe for you to do this or do that. Always keep your wits about you. Don't just blindly trust everybody. Like you have to be on your P's and Q's. Because my mom also grew up in that older style culture of like the deep South and things like that. So racism, extremely prevalent. She taught us about that from a young age. I remember those conversations. And I find it funny when people ask like, are you going to like teach your kids about racism now? I'm like, hell yeah.
Exactly.
It's not going nowhere to me. It's been around forever and I don't think it's going to ever go away. And that's not to be negative. That's just to be real, because I think that's part of human nature. But at the end of the day, you have to teach your child your friends, your family, whatever, how to navigate through this world and not let anybody stop you.
Right.
So, yeah, girl. Crazy work.
But I didn't necessarily have an answer to that question because I do feel like it just shaped everything. Like being a Black person, like there's no way to get away from your Blackness
At all.
because it's embedded in everything that we do.
Definitely.
Like,
and even
if I wear something, I'm wearing it while Black, as opposed to like if I
I'm
go
doing it while Black.
Like everything I do is associated with my Blackness.
Mm-hmm.
If I am successful, it's almost even a bigger success because I'm Black, because of all the stuff that we had to go through to endure to get to where we are today. Like there is no getting away from it. So I didn't necessarily know how to answer the question.
Right.
Because I just feel like, how did it not shape my effort? Yeah. Like,
and the funny thing about that too is that the simple fact of even if you forget your Blackness for a moment, somebody on the outside is going to remind you.
Right.
Whether it's another Black person trying to bring you down or trying to lift you up because you're Black, or if it's an other that's like, oh, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Black people don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious.
Oh, I love that you're Black and you're here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Wow, I'm so proud of you for being Black and being alive. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you.
Can't escape it.
It's written all over your face. Okay.
Where are we at? Question 11.
11.
What do you wish more people understood about Black history or culture?
Okay, so this was directed towards the others. When I read that question, I felt like others, not other Black people, right?
Yeah.
It's in you, not on you. These are not clothes that we wear. These are not just braids that we wear. These are not nails that we wear. These are not slangs that we use. This is literally us.
Yeah.
This is not anything that we invented to portray. Like, this is literally coming from the inside out. It's in you, not on you. Yeah. That's why when other people try to put it on, it looks fucking stupid. Whether it's the attitude, whether it's the clothes, the physical, whether it's the mentality, like, be yourself, babe. Don't worry.
Yes.
There's things to love about you too, but it's in you, not on you. And then also in the same vein, how diverse and multifaceted it is. Because every Black person is different. You might have grew up in the same house, completely different fonts, different genres, but baby, we're all Black.
Period.
We eat it up every time.
Period.
Thank you.
Number 12. If you could have dinner with any Black figure, past or present, who would it be and why?
Okay, so... Oh, did you have an answer for this one?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. You go first.
I don't have a why. I feel like when I say the people, the why is explanatory. Okay. It's between Tupac, Michael Jackson, Prince, and Nelson Mandela.
Those are widely different, though.
I know, but like
just to pick their brain about like the history, or
like Tupac. I just love him. Like he's so cool. I just feel like he was so ahead of his time. I just want to know more about him, like, as a person. Okay. Like, he's very profound. Michael Jackson, I wanted to go to his concert before he passed away so bad. I wanted that to be my first concert ever.
I wanted to go to one of the holograph concerts. I thought that was so stupid, but I was like, I have to go.
I would do it.
I have to feel that moment.
And that, when they first said it, I was like, that's strange. Yeah. But now I'm like, I would do it. Especially in this day and age. Technology has
definitely
so far since then. Prince, bro, he's cool, like, for real. Yeah, and I feel like I don't know how to explain. I feel like what he gives is just the tip of the iceberg. I feel like there's so much more depth inside of him. Like, he was really close with Cat Williams too. Like, I really want to know what that man's about, bro. Like, for real.
That's a lot of aura in one room. Like, and Prince is real.
Yes, aura is the perfect word. Nelson Mandela, I got to figure out if he really died in prison or not, because what is happening? Because why is the Mandela effect a thing? Because I remember when they said that man died in prison, and I just felt like that was a plea to get us to, like, stop talking about him. Maybe. And then he popped up being freed. Yeah. And then years later, he was, like, freed from prison. Yeah. Like, what? I'm confused. But I would just want to know more about, like, his spirituality and stuff. I feel like it takes a very profound soul to, like, do the things he did. So I want to know more about his, like, motivation behind it and stuff. Okay. Yeah.
I think he definitely has some hidden gems for us to learn.
Yes.
Okay. So my answer was really any successful Black athlete. Because one, I love sports. I love sports movies because I love watching people grind through the challenge and come out on top. And that's what happens in every sports movie. But not even just like the regular NBA players today. Like obviously those are successful high level players and stuff like that. But I'm talking about people that literally shaped history with their gameplay. It's so much more than a sport. Like sports, and you've been an athlete. I've been a much lower level athlete. But sports is not, no, for real. Sports is never just sports. Like, it is a life lesson. It teaches us so much about ourselves and others and how to navigate this life, how to get back from challenges, how to get better, how to actually tweak and learn when you come across, you know, something that you can't do, right? And so I did list a few of some people that are influential to me. Jesse Owens. So, what year was that? It was the Berlin Olympics, Germany Olympics during Hitler time. So I don't have any clue what year that was, but he ran, he ate them down as usual.
During the Holocaust, like
literally changed the narrative about, you know, there's a whole Aryan race thing going on at that point. Like, blonde hair, blue eyes, that's it. We're the strongest, we're the best. And he literally fried them. So it was extremely influential. And he could have been killed. Anything could have happened. He could have lost his life going up there. Knowing what he was going up against, he didn't care. My boy was outside. And
I would have loved to seen their faces at that time.
Shock. Disgust.
Yeah, they would have been mad as hell.
Gobsmacked,
Salty.
literally. Super salty. Saltines, more like.
Saltine.
Wait, I can't say
Oh my God.
Delete that.
Salty.
I'm not deleting that. But anyway, Jesse Owens. Another one is FloJo. Love FloJo down. The track people are so close to my heart because that just really put me into wanting to even run track in the first place. FloJo, bad, sexy, fine.
Her, girl.
In her, not on her. The nails, the hair, the fits, the colors, all of that. And some of her records still stand today.
Oh, I did not know that.
She was literally burning people out on the field, like doing that.
With the nails, with the hair.
Doing that. She paved the way for your Sha'Carri Richardson. She paved the way for everybody. But yeah, FloJo, my girl, love her down. And she's beautiful, so you can't go wrong with that. And I just said other athletes, like maybe Kobe Bryant, LeBron, like people that have literally stood, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. I just remember that. That was really sad. But people that have literally stood the test of time and changed the way people think about sports and the way people think about Black people.
Yes.
So
when you said those, I was thinking Simone Biles.
Even Gabby Douglas too.
Everyone, yes. I mean, I get chills think about it.
I love Black athletes. Girl, I was watching the Olympics. I was hooting and hollering for anybody brown. I don't care.
I feel it though. Who was it that said I'm rooting for everybody Black?
Issa Rae. She said that at like the Oscars or something. It was Issa Rae.
Yes.
Swear.
And I mean that every time.
Yeah, she ate that up, okay? I've been saying that ever since.
Okay.
Next question.
Number 13. What song by a Black artist always lifts your spirits?
Okay, so I have one song, but I have to play it for you. And you're going to cry, so I don't want to play it.
Oh,
but it's so beautiful, and I just cried. But it was written by a white rock star, I think. But it's a rendition. It's called A Song for You. It's a rendition by Donny Hathaway. So just sultry, soulful. I'm going to cry just thinking about it. I love that song. If I want to feel something, I listen to that song. And it gives me like this kind of connection because it's about love and how the trials and tribulations of love, but like the man, he means well and he's trying and he's fighting through his nature to be a better person for this person that he loves. And that's why he's singing this song for you, right? And it just connects with something in my mind that's just like, I can fuck up everything and I can still get back up and be a beautiful human and spread love out into the world. And that's just how the song makes me feel. I just love it. I'm gonna play it for you when we get done.
Okay.
But it's
Wait,
so
what's
good.
the name of it?
It's called A Song for You. I've never heard the white person sing it. I think his name is Leon something. I think you might have to. But you didn't listen to the whole song. You got to listen to Donny Hathaway.
I have 2 songs in mind.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the first one was written by a Black person or not.
Okay.
But they played it at the end of The Little Mermaid, and that was my first time hearing it. It's called Black Mermaid. And I don't want to sing it for you. I'm not going to sing for these people. But
wait, the new Little Mermaid they played?
Yeah, in the credits. They played it in the credits.
I don't remember.
And it's about her being a black Black mermaid.
Okay.
From the bottom of the sea. She's like, I'm going to teach you how to love me.
That sounds so cute.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Like, I don't know, it just makes me feel so good. Every time I sing it, it makes me feel magical. And it's like
Black Mermaid.
from the bottom of the sea. Like, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, we got it out the mud, from the depths, and still we rise.
And then whenever I was overseas and I was like having a bad day and I wanted to turn it around, I would listen to This Is My Song and no one can take it away. It's been so long.
How I don't know that?
You don't know that song?
No.
I'll play it for you after.
Okay, wait, what song is that? Wait, who is it by?
What is it like? I'm not going to guess.
Ooh.
I'm not going to guess, but I'm pretty sure he's Black. If he's not, then it's okay.
Then delete that. No, but I had another answer too. And it's a whole genre. All Black Christmas songs. I love Christmas for that reason. Keep the presents, keep the food. Black Christmas songs. Immediately on Thanksgiving Day, everybody Black. Everybody Black. I be crying. The runs, they just be.
Yes.
And I love all Christmas music, don't get me wrong.
No,
I listen to everybody.
Never heard of Black Christmas
the Black
songs?
Christmas songs?
I need you to go look on them because I don't know. Do white people know Black Christmas songs?
I think they do because a lot of Black people are on the mainstream like radio for Christmas, but they don't play all the good ones. Like they play like a couple. You got to search for the good ones. So yeah.
Let's see what's next. Okay, describe Black culture in one word or phrase.
Okay, do you want to do like 1, 2, 3, go?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I actually had 2 words, so that's not gonna work. I thought about it.
No,
okay, you go. Okay, I go. Okay.
You go, I'll go, you go.
Okay, so I had 2 words, and the first word was abundance.
Oh, yes. I love that.
There's no beginning, there's no end. It's everlasting. And it's overflowing. Mm-hmm. We can't even hide it if we wanted to. Mm-hmm. It's so abundant. Mm-hmm. I love that.
Overflowing with the juice.
Like, the juice, the sauce, the recipe. Ingrained in us.
I love that.
So I loved abundant. But also going along the same lines was energy. Yes. Energetic. It's such a force of nature that like people literally stop us to ask us why we're so Black.
Yes.
You know, it's just an energy. It's a vibe. You walk around with it every day.
Okay. So I did have 2 answers. Okay. But I only wrote one because first I was like, I don't know. Yeah. But one that's similar to yours that I was thinking was like divinity. I feel like we're such a spiritual people. It doesn't matter if you're from America, Africa, Jamaica, but if you're Black, fucking Colombia, whatever, like you Black, I just feel like we're so spiritual and of the earth and just, I don't know.
Our ancestors be on our back, bro. Even when we don't know it.
Yes. Praying ancestors. Like, we're so embedded into the earth.
I love that.
Yeah. And then influence.
Of course. Duh.
The blueprint.
Duh. The blueprint.
Yeah. Like, just, we're the wave. Like, even when you go overseas, like, they be like, oh, I love American culture. And they're talking about, like, hip-hop culture from, like, the Bronx and stuff like that. Like, we're the wave, bro.
Yeah, I be seeing videos of them damn B-boys in Japan breakdancing and shit. I'm like, what y'all got going? They do. And they be swaggy, too.
Girl, I went to a club in Mongolia. They was playing music, boy. They was playing that music. They didn't miss a beat. They didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, because the Black clubs be jumping.
Girl.
And they say, let me get some people in the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, I was surprised. But yes, I just feel like even when we're not trying to influence, like we influence. I remember being in Germany with Shelby, and our roommate would always be like, hey girl, like she starts saying girl, because we be like girl,
Yeah.
girl,
Hey,
girls.
girl.
She starts saying a girl, like she just start picking up our
Yeah.
mannerisms. She's
The
like,
lingo. They love the
Yes.
lingo. Did you
Yes.
see that clip of Justin Bieber? And he was like, oh my God, what did he say? He said, it's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
I did.
AAVE be killing y'all. Like,
Bro, I don't think he meant to say clocking. I think he meant to say clicking.
oh, maybe.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, oh God.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. JB, really?
Oh God. Girl, leave that man alone.
You know what? I'm letting him live. He seemed stressed out in that moment. So I'm letting him live.
Nah, bro.
But girl, social media is full of that.
Girl, yes. In the club, we're all fam.
Yeah.
This girl was eating it up. About 3 days later, we was cracking jokes about it too. 3 days later, she turns to me and she's like, wait, why is it funny? What does that mean? So you just been using it
Just
and you
talking.
don't know what it means? So I
Just
tried
talking.
to explain to her. I was like, it's funny because the person asked what that girl was saying because they said it in the AAVE.
Right.
But she knew what that meant anyway. I was like, I can't
It's not
understood
computing.
is not to be explained.
It does not ever need to be explained.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's the bell.
Oh, we gotta get up out of here, y'all.
Like and subscribe for more.
And happy Juneteenth.